Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Inside Movies Galore. I'm your host, David Streggy, and here I have another review for you from a Chinese martial arts action film from 2007 by director Wilson, I think Wilson Yip, who also directed the IP Man franchise, and so on and so forth. But in this film called Flashpoint, he works with production companies Mandarin Films Distribution, Chang Ying Group, Beijing Polybona Film Publishing Company, and Light Pictures as Beijing and Light Pictures, and the China Film Co-Production Corporation. And this film was distributed by Wellgo Entertainment on this three DVD set devoted to Donnie Yen action films. And before I go into this film, I just wanted to go a little bit about the previous film on this set, Legend of the Fist. Apparently, there was a place that was kind of like the Moulin Rouge called Casablanca, which I wonder if that has anything to do with the Humphrey Bogart film. In any case, but the women that were involved in putting on the cabaret actually sang a few songs on the film that I wanted to say that actually sounded pretty unique. So I liked that fact of the film. And the women that were involved in the cabaret of this so-called club were in fact working for the Japanese government secretly. So in any case, moving on, in Flashpoint, it follows a similar story to the first film in the set, which I've already gone on about, Special ID, where we have Donnie Yen playing a character of a cop called Ma, who seems to work with another character. I believe his name is well, regardless, he works with a partner who seems to not entirely like the things that he does to get them in trouble. He's kind of a wild card on the force, and what happens is Ma's character's partner is undercover. He's working for these evidently two Chinese brothers who grew up in the rough neighborhoods and whatnot, and learned, their way of trade of thieving. And this is kind of like a sting to bring down their operation of stealing money and things of this nature. Now, as far as the action goes in this film, there's not a whole lot of action. There are some fights that seem to go on between rival clans, but one of the brothers definitely seems to use certain people to lean other people to their organization, making people do what they want them to do. And the action sequences that you want to look out for are in the very end. There are a few moments where Donnie Yen's character um, ends up having to go after both of these brothers for kidnapping the love interest of his partner after his partner had been hurt, and he ends up having to go one-on-one, mano a mano, against these two characters, which I believe they go by Archer. I think Archer is the name of his partner. Yeah, Archer, I believe, is the name of his partner. In any case, they kidnap Judy, the significant other of the man, and they hold her hostage. And Judy is played by Bing Bing Fan, as far as I know. So ultimately, like I said, there are some sequences. It's hard to figure out what exactly Donnie Yen's character signature move was. It was more easier to figure out what Bruce Lee's character was when I was watching a couple of his films. But Donnie Yen seems to be very good with his fists, because there are some very cool moments where he uses his upper arms against the end character, and he also tends to take and throw people over his head a lot, and that's a move that I've seen him do a lot while he's doing these moves, and then throwing his legs around the character's neck and then pulling their arm back seems to be another move that I've seen him do in recent films. But in any case, I like that the story was a little bit more developed than Special ID was, even though I enjoyed the female character in Special ID. And I hate to compare these, but these were all three in the same set. So I thought that I think Tony was in fact his name, his partner's name. I think Archer was one of the enemies. So in any case, I thought that this film was a decent action film. It wasn't too big on the action. It was more to deal with the storyline and the character workings within the organization, and what it boiled down to having Donnie Yen's character Ma go after the bad guys in the end. And I guess I enjoyed the character development. I enjoyed the story that was spun behind the scenes, and that was entertaining. So, in any case, hopefully you enjoyed my description of this film. Like and subscribe to my page if you have not. Definitely check out some of my other reviews. I may not be the best at describing some of these martial arts action films, but I liked the ability to try, and being able to try to describe them in my own words to you is enjoyable and entertaining as well. So thank you ahead of time. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming to my channel. And let me know down in the comments if you have seen this film. It was definitely intriguing. And I'll be checking out some other films that have to do with this genre. In any case, thank you so much. Have a great day, evening, or morning, wherever you are. Appreciate it.